Hey everyone, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we're going to review the LEGO Movie Super Secret Police Dropship. This is set number 70815, age ranges 9 to 14, and came with 854 pieces. There are 8 minifigures, not 4 like it looks like. There's actually the Super Secret Police officers in the dropship. So we did a video highlighting all of these 8 figures and kind of giving our thoughts on it. Check it out. There's a link right here. We're going to go ahead and look at the set right now. So move these figures aside because we already looked at those. Let's go ahead and kind of look at the outside of this. So we have these big engines kind of right here that look like wheels, but they're actually the hover engines. You can see it's got the little reverse tiles on the bottom. You got this huge cockpit, and you can see 2 of the Super Secret Police officers in there. And this windshield is not hinged. It actually just pops off and allows access to the inside. So you can see both of those figures in there. Pop this back on. So the front has these big cannons, and they're the kinds that are on these ball joints, and they're slightly hinged also. So very, I guess, aimable or posable, little fragile. On the sides, you can see you've got the red and the blue lights. Same with the top. So it's definitely has that police theme. You can see the red and the blue kind of everywhere. So those are the police lights. And then on the top up here, you have some racks that hold the guns. You have this big cannon piece that's kind of posable. You've got the satellite dishes, and and the big spotlights here on the side. Has it on both sides. So the build was kind of easy because it was kind of repetitive on both sides. Kind of the unique part was these pieces, kind of the front and back. These were all exactly the same. So let's go ahead and look at the play features of this set. So you can see right away, right back here, we have the spring-loaded missiles. So these are the ones that when you hit just the right way, they go shooting out. I'm kind of neutral on these, because when you're just playing with it in normal and you accidentally hit it, you can see they just shoot out. So there is potential for shooting your eye out with these on accident. But if you're playing in a normal play condition, they're actually pretty fun to play with. On the back here, you have this little cargo door. And then inside is a pretty cool little detention jail type thing. So I pull it out. So there we go. It's kind of this red laser thing, and you open up the door and you can put in a hero that you've captured and close them in. So it looks like they're in this enclosed laser jail type thing, and then easily slides back into the back there. So you can see it's wide open compartment. I'm not going to put it back in there. So when this thing launches off the ground, you can see there's a little gear back here. When you turn it, it actually turns the little rockets, booster things that make this dropship actually fly. So that's pretty cool. It was a little tricky to build, and you can see this one's still a little bit crooked. I'm not quite sure. Well, the gears get caught up somehow. See, now one's turning, the other one's not. So it's a little bit of a disappointment. I'm not quite sure. I think it's getting caught on something. But you can see under here, the basic little drivetrain. It's just a couple axles and a couple gears. So that's kind of an annoyance. The 2 doors actually just pop up like this. They're kind of hinged. And that's where the Police drop out of the dropship. So you see there's one right here and then another one right here, and there actually has a little string that's attached to them, so you can see that they will actually dangle and drop out of the dropship. And then to pull them back up, there's a little gear over here that you can turn, and it'll wind all the string back up and pull our guy back in there. So you can see there he goes, he's back in. And then over here there's a little, this is the other side of the gear, there's a little locking mechanism that you can put down and make sure he doesn't fall out. You'll also notice in there that there's another gun rack that's holding more weapons for the super secret police. So this is kind of a SWAT vehicle, so it's heavily loaded with a lot of guns. It's got the gunship on, or the big cannons on the front, so it looks like a gunship. It's got the spring-loaded flick fires back here, all the guns at the top, and then more guns inside. So that's pretty cool. So let me tell you real quick a few things I don't like about this set. We kind of touched on this, how the little gears are real tight or don't necessarily move in sync. You know, now they're kind of moving in sync now. So that's kind of hit or miss. It's a very, very, very fragile model, meaning this piece up here, this little cannon thing, if you bump it the wrong way, all that's holding it on is these little skeleton arms onto this one bar. So that's annoying that they pop off really easy. And then same with the satellite dish, it's just held on by a couple studs. So literally just in normal play, if you're trying to grab something up here, you know, pieces are falling off. The guns hanging onto these clips up here, they're always being knocked off. So you can see, you know, just a couple hand motions and all these pieces are now everywhere. The windshield, I would have loved to see it hinge somehow. It pops off a lot too. That's really it. Oh, and the spring-loaded flick fires, those, if you accidentally hit those, they go flying. So it's really, in my opinion, not that great as far as playability, just because it is so fragile. If it was a little bit more durable, I think it'd be a pretty fun toy to play with at all times, but there's going to be a lot of pieces falling off, a lot of frustrated kids that are going to be playing with it, and, you know, pieces are going to be falling off or being lost, missiles are going to get lost, and ultimately they probably won't play with it much at all. So a little bit disappointing. I'm going to give it about a C-. It really needs some work on durability. It's kind of, it has a great idea, the whole dropship thing. I just wish it was a lot more durable. The figures are cool. Love all the figures. Check those out on that other video I did on the minifigures of this set. But other than that, I mean, that's it. Tell me your thoughts on this set. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What could be improved? Make sure to leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe. Check out our other videos, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.